Hey friends, welcome to another Sunday short movie. Last week I promised you the story on how I overcame my writer's block, and I suggest we jump right on into it. I started writing music when I was about 16. I also wrote prose, poetry, short stories. I wrote for a local music magazine. And I think what I'm trying to say is I kept writing. It's that momentum that's the point of my whole story, kind of. And when I got to the age of 19, I was writing songs like a machine gun. I was at an average of 3 songs a day. Now, most of those were shit. Like in a machine gun, you spray bullets everywhere, and just a couple of them will hit the target. I think it was Ralph Murphy at ASCAP that said, you gotta go through a lot of manure to grow one rose. But a couple of years later, I decided I needed to make money, and I needed to make serious money. And I decided to go into a totally different line of work. And the attention that took to get into that new line of work made me decide to quit the guitar and quit the writing. And I may have left it for a little too long, because a while back I calculated that I must not have written a song for 20 years. That was back then. It was before 2014 when I picked up a guitar and started writing again. But the thing is, in 2014, when I started writing again, I hit a brick wall. It was obvious that I wasn't used to writing songs anymore, and I couldn't finish one for even if it meant my life. So I started seeking advice from anywhere I could get it. And the shitstorm of advice that I got into was, oh man, they say you gotta write down every last idea that you have. Be prepared to take down anything at any time. And I do mean anything. And I do mean anywhere. And in the middle of this shitstorm, I got one piece of advice that I will be eternally grateful for. It said, you have too much freedom. Box yourself in. Don't start thinking outside the box before you've learned your way inside the box. And they paired that with an assignment. They said, pick up your guitar and write me a song with every line rhyming in the same vowel sound. Box yourself in like that. So I did a little research, and for me, at least for me, the easiest vowel sound was to rhyme with I. So light, night, fight, might. And I compiled a list of a whole bunch of words that had that vowel sound. And from that mist of words, I saw a story emerge. And I started writing this song. It's A, F sharp minor, D, and E, and there's oh, this is outside the box. There's a C sharp minor in there too, but let me get into it. Let's not have this conversation tonight. I got no answers to all those questions you got. The ones I have won't come out right. Just leave me alone and we'll be alright. But it'll have to wait till morning comes, when all my words won't be filled with spite. Can you trust me enough to leave it till dawn, or are we headed for another fight? Have another fella drive you home tonight. That was followed by another verse and a bridge, and a story emerged about a couple having a fight in a bar and saying a lot of stuff that they really don't mean, and well, so on and so on. And from that day on out, I haven't stopped writing. Every time I get in a bind, I know what to do. Box in and go. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is if you don't know what you're doing anymore, set very close parameters. Hey, for those of you interested, later on in this week, I'll post a full video for that song that I just played a snippet out of. And I'm guessing next week I'll do another Heroes edition. Not sure which hero that will be, but I'll have a new story for you. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give me a like, give me a subscribe, maybe hit that bell, tingling. Oh, and remember, whatever you have planned for the week ahead, make sure you're doing what you love, you're doing it with the ones that you love, and take extra special care of each other, people. Hope to see you next week. Bye-bye now.